Thank you very much. Please take a seat. My name is Faduri Joseph. Members of my campaign team, Comrade Said, representing Kaduna. I have my honorable brother here, Honorable Mike here. I have a wonderful woman here. Say it again. Sister Mita right there. And I have a comrade from Kaduna too. Comrade Muhammad all the way from Kaduna. And gentleman there, Comrade Azam from the Northern Initiative. Seated with the audience, I have Comrade Zain from Kano, with his Kano group. They are there. Instead of recognition from Kano. I have Honorable Swahili and other ones from Nasrallah and Kogi. Can you please answer for recognition? We have Honorable Olasende from Abuja here, and also Adebayo Adedomi Malara representing Abuja here. So, and I want to welcome members of the new Nigerian People's Party as represented here today. Members of the press, thank you. Members of my party, new Nigerian People's Party, that are here today. Members of the press, members of Faduri 2023 rescue team, and my fellow Nigerians. It is so sad that this is where we are as a nation today. A nation that came back to me some 45 years ago in the city of Igbetu Idesha area of Osun State, born to late Gabriel Faduri and Juliana Faduri, when life was good, when we could sleep outside 2 a.m. till daybreak, when education was free to our fathers with good meals, when going to school was a pride, when scholarship were used to beg people to go to school, when job was available even before you get out of school, when we were our brother's keepers, when your neighbor's property never enticed you or doesn't entice you, when looting or stealing was a taboo in our country, when church was seeing the face of God and mosque was growing in the faith of Allah, when bag of cement was 19 kobo, when with 2 naira you will make a meal for a whole family, when $1 was less than a naira, when farming was a prestigious thing to do, when traders were gods, when our culture was respected and our values were cherished, when going abroad was simply for a vacation, when people come home for Christmas and New Year with hope of enjoying their nation without fear, when many used to travel to their villages within Nigeria to celebrate festivals, when Super Eagles was really super indeed, when Nigeria was then the giant of Africa. Please ask yourself, my fellow Nigerians, how did we get into this mess? How did we get to a point that we used to have everything, but now we lack everything? Now the nation is ravaged in insecurity, in kidnapping, high level of corruption, stealing in high places, rotten educational system, religious intolerance, tribal conflicts, brain drain, cultural destruction, and a total failure of a nation that once had everything. But listen, Nigerians, I'm a young man who never thought would find myself at this time running for the position, but like our national anthem says, arise, O compatriots, Nigeria calls to be. And that clarion call, as a patriot of this nation, led me to rise and rise up to the call for the soul of our nation. I bring hope to the many Nigerians, hopeless Nigerians. I bring hope again to many Nigerians, both home and abroad, who have lost hope in the nation. Our country can still be great again. We can fix our electricity, and our problems will be cut in half. We can fix so many problems of the nation if we have a sincere, dedicated, good, vibrant, and young leader who have the love of his nation and people at heart. No doubt, our fathers, our present fathers, have failed this nation. And it is time for them to drop the baton. They have run the race and failed. It is time for we, the youth of this nation, to rise up. Every good Nigerian to rise up. It is time to sacrifice something for this nation. This suffering must stop. And that's what I said, enough is enough. It is time to stop selling our votes and stop selling our birthright for peanuts. It is time to stop selling our vote for Congo of rice, for 5,000, for 2,000. It is time to send back in and flush from our system money bags in politics and have a rebirth of a new Nigeria. Our country has been monetized, be it in politics, economic, even in our religious practices. I know so many of you have lost hope in this nation. But like Martin Luther King Jr. says, I have a dream. I do too. And my dream today is that this country, Nigeria, can and will be great again. I bring hope to Nigerians. So many politicians have come to deceive us. It is time for us to say enough is enough. We can no longer be deceived. We can no longer be bought with a bag of rice. We can no longer be bought with 5,000 naira. We have protested for so long as youths and patriots of this nation. From the time of the Ogonis up until NSAS, until today, we are still protesting. We will no longer protest on the streets of Nigeria, where they kill many of us. This coming election, we will protest with our BBC and vote the right leadership. So I am calling on the youth of Nigeria, most importantly, of this nation to rise up, to obey the call of the country. No matter the party you belong to, this coming election is for the soul of this nation. We are the youth and young generation. This must stop. We must do everything to go and register to vote. Get your PVC and ready to change the nation for good and for once. Let us create a nation and work for every one of us. I have never been a politician, and I don't want to be a politician. I just want to lead a movement of people to fix a nation that has everything but nothing works. I am calling on all Nigerians, both home and abroad, to give me the opportunity, to give me the job of Nigerian presidency. And I promise you, we will together fix this nation. We will together fix corruption and hunger, fix insecurity, fix education, restore our values and culture. I am not running as a Christian or Muslim, but as a Nigerian, one Nigeria. I am not running as an Igbo man, or Hausa man, or Fulani man, or Yoruba man, but as a Nigerian. Enough of this division in our nation. Our country is fixable. We can fix this nation. I want to beg every one of you to please join me. Let's rescue this great nation, Nigeria. Let's rebuild it and restore it. Let's restore its lost glory. It is possible. Rescue 2023, and I say, yes, we can. This is not part of my script, but I want to talk about it. Look at the percentage of Nigeria. Right now, there's no light. There is no fuel. There is no water. The standard basic of life is lost in our country. But all of these things we can fix. Enough of us talking about the problem. It is now for the solution. And the solution must start from leadership, changing leadership. And that is why I am offering myself to be part of this change. And I want every one of you to please join me. Please join me and let us see how we can fix Nigeria together. Thanks to everyone who will join me today. Please go to my website, www.fadurijo.com, to see the plans to fix this nation. Together, support us financially. Contribute something. No nation ever succeed without sacrifice from its good people. Nigerians are good people. Let us put aside our differences and come together for once to rescue this nation. May God bless you, may God bless me, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
In your speech, you said I've never been a politician, and you are just coming on board to contest for the post of presidency come 2023. We would like to know what and what have you been into before now as a young man coming up? And again, you mentioned something that we've had people in the past that promised heaven and earth then that electricity can be fixed in few months. You made mention in your statement that you can do all these things. So what are the plans? What did you have on the ground? Then what have you contributed in the past that is making you to come up now and believing that come 2023 you can put all things right?
What have I done in the past? About 10 years ago, I started a foundation called Planet Foundation. And the reason for starting the foundation there was because I saw hunger in the land, not as bad as this. And I was coming from US almost every year. I always come to art movies. And I said, what can I contribute to my society? So I started this Planet Foundation. It's on the internet, you can look it up. It's on Facebook, you can look it up. On YouTube, you can look it up. I was started giving food, money, even medical to Nigerians, both in Lagos, in my hometown, because I'm based in Lagos. Now, at one point in time, I realized that foundation cannot solve the problem. In this country now, there are millions of foundations in this country. But the problem is too big for a foundation to resolve. Until we solve the root of the damn problem, there is no way we can solve it, feed everybody. Until we are able to get a leader who will look into the light of the electricity. Look at where we are. How many times has the light gone up and down that we are putting on generator? If Ghana can do it, if the whole Nigeria, if we don't have any experts who can fix electricity, I'm ready to go to Ghana and ask them how to do it. Please come help us. Because it is feasible. We just don't have the right people in the government who is sincere about we. But I'm sure some people are benefiting everything that happens in this country. Some people are benefiting from it. The insurgents, the security in the north, in the south, some people are benefiting from it. The fuel, the bad fuel we had recently, some people are benefiting from it. We have people who are benefiting from destroying this country. And those people are the people we need to take out. If we have responsible leadership, every of these things can be fixed. In 8 years, how do we have a government in 8 years that is fighting corruption? Nobody's in there for corruption. How do you fight corruption like that? And yet, we are hearing so many things in the news. In the last 8 years, there is only one building that is always built in the whole Nigeria, in Abuja. Only one building in Abuja here. Do you know the house? That's the building, the finance building. It's the only building that is always built in Abuja here. The NUJ has never been built. Do you know why? There's no money here. So something is wrong somewhere, and there is no leadership to fix it. If you have a leader who is sincere, who loves his nation, we can fix our problem. And I'm going to do it with Nigerian people. Nigerians are the best in the world. In 8 years, our president is in London now, and has been going to London for 8 years for medical treatment, and cannot even build one hospital in Abuja to treat him. In 8 years, it takes 3 months to build a hospital. 3 months. And every medical equipment you need, I'm a nurse. So I know when they come abroad, we are the one that do this, not even the white people. It's not the white people that treat them. When they come, we are the one that treat them. So why can't you put the same hospital in your country, create at least one hospital in each state, and have 36 states, good hospital, and let every doctor, every minister, every doctor. So the leader is fixable. If only we have a leader who is ready, who is sincere to fix it. I will give you an example of 2 countries. Afghanistan, a couple of months ago, headed by a very good elderly person. The Taliban came and the man jumped and showed the government and ran away. But a 44-year-old Zelensky of Ukraine, a youth, a young man, stood and is still standing and saying, Russia is not going to take this country away. Because he realized that that is the only country he has. If everything is wrong, where is he going to go? So we are the generation of this country. Most of our fathers, some of them are close to their grave. They enjoy the best of their youth. But we are the ones suffering the best of our youth. And we are the ones they have been using. We are the ones they use for covering. We are the ones they use for kidnapping. We are the ones they use for snatching. We are the ones they use for everything. So it is time for us, that same youth they use to get to where we are today, to turn against them and say, enough is enough. Let's fix our country. Let's look at our BBC and this nation. Let's go for Faduri Joseph.
As my present in the waiting, if you eventually wait, I want to appreciate your outputs. But to add to what my colleague has asked, in the first page you said.
Your name, please.
Okay, my name is Osisa Ede, Authority Newspapers, the Gazette, the Good Shepherd too. Then you said in the last paragraph, our fathers have failed this nation. You are 45 years or more as written in this. You're also old enough to be a father and even grandfather. Sir, but that's not the question. Are you not drawing enmity by indicting our fathers that they have failed us? In addition to the fact that you told us that you have not been a politician. I hope you are listening to me.
Yes, I'm listening.
That you are not a politician. It takes a politician to take the reins of leadership in this country. So, and you have not, from the address, brought anything different to the table on how we are going to rescue Nigeria. Something different on how you are going to rescue Nigeria. 2-3 weeks ago, we had another group, Atiku Rescue Nigeria. Here we have Rescue Nigeria. What's the difference between the old and the new?
I will start from the last one that I said. I am not a politician and I don't want to be a politician. It doesn't take a politician to fix a country. It takes someone who has the love of his country at heart. I said something in January. I said every politician has the same manifestos. I'm not going to come here to tell you something different. We all know the problem of this country. We all know the solution. But it takes someone who has a love of his country at heart that can go ahead of saying we need to fix this thing. So every person that is coming and going, they know all this problem, but they chose to make it a main force, not a weak force. But when I become president, we're going to make it a weak nation, not a mean nation. Because when you make it a weak nation, then your problem becomes my problem. Then we can fix it together. The last question, like you said, if we're not creating enmity, we are not creating enmity with our fathers. Like I told my campaign team, we are not going to run a campaign of insult or abuse any father. But we're going to call them out where we need to call them out. Calling them out is not the same thing as creating enmity. We still need all of them in this election. We still need them in this Nigeria. Because they have the experience, though their experience have failed us. We will still use the best of their experience and bring our own. For instance, how do you expect in an analog age for things to work? In a digital age, we want to bring analog to work. Most of our fathers are analog. We are the digital age, and by this time we should be number one in the 90s. At this stage, you should be able to stay in your house and go on computer and do something. You don't have to go to an office to go and be bribing somebody. At this stage, our fathers who have worked, who are due with their pension, to stay in their home and get their pension in their bank account. All of this is impossible. It's not possible. It is possible. It's just because we don't have the right leader. So with the experience I have, the international experience that I have, I know I can bring it down to this country and bring the best of Nigeria, and let's see how we can fix this country.
Well, my name is Senekanze. I work for Presidency newspaper. Mr. President, today I want to find out from you, because I heard you, I had it rightly, that we are running the platform of the NNPP. I want you to give us a brief on the reformation going on in your party. And from what I also heard, I know that some people are joining your party to make it a mega party, because what is called a third force. Are you aware of it? And don't you see the person of Pampasno as a big force in your party, and what are you doing to overcome that force?
My name is Paul. I represent All Time Post. I actually have two questions for you, and I'll try and make them as brief as possible, even though there's a lot of backgrounds to them. The first question is this. You are just about 45 years old, and somebody's asked you what you have done in the past that gives you the courage to want to rule Nigeria. Arising from that question, I want to ask you, how do you propose to fund your campaign, and especially when you know the peculiar political terrain in Nigeria, usually governed by stomach infrastructure? You go to a political campaign, you don't have money to give them. How do you propose to fund it? We know that you have said you should fund, you should donate, but do you have what it takes financially to run a campaign to the president? Number two, sir, a very big political character in the southwest where I think you come from has insisted that he too is you, and that you should give space when he's done in 8 years. After 2023, you can come and take over. What is your take? What do you have to say to his position? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for those two questions. And I'm going to start from the first one as asking about the political. A big that just joined our party. In Nigeria, there's only one political party. Let me put it that way. But I see APC and PDP as more or less the opposite party. Once you are the APC and your party loses, you join the other party. And if you are PDP tomorrow, APC wins, you go back. So meaning that almost everybody, any big project today in Nigeria have one time or the other been part of those political parties. So now there is a need for us to create a new party, a new movement that will change this country. And that is where we come with new Nigerian People's Party. But because it's new Nigerian People's Party does not mean that it's not going to welcome anybody. If Atiku wants to join this party today, he's welcome. If Tinubu wants to join this party today, he's welcome. If Oshibajo wants to, if any of them want to join this party today, he's welcome. But one thing that I know is that I am not stepping down for any of them. I know that Nigerian youth are more than all these people we are talking about. They belong to the generation of our fathers we are telling to go and rest. We know power is not given. It has to be taken. So if they choose not to retire, we will retire them. Be it Kakanzo, be it Tinubu, be it Atiku. I'm not afraid of any of them. Election funding. The people we are talking about, they have stolen so much from our country. And that money, they are ready to spend it. And what I'm telling you as a Nigerian is that for every money they give to you, collect it. It's not their money, it's your money. But when you collect it, tell them enough is enough. Because every 4 years, you bring money, you buy our votes, and you go back and do what you like. Remember, during COVID, the same people, they were alive. They had the money, they had the food, they were hiding it. When some of us were on internet doing giveaways to the young people, they had the food, they were hiding it on the young people were discovering the high of those food. So if the same politician is coming now to say, take rice, take back, you already know they are the serious. We already know that we are now worse. So every food, every money they bring will be correct. It's from our money they stole. But we're still going to mobilize Nigerian youth most importantly to vote against them. And I hope that all Nigerian youth around the world, the ones who have not done before, will go and get their PVC. The ones who have been voting only will do it right this time around. When it comes to the funding now, of how we will fund our campaign, I know that Nigerians are good people. And I know that Nigerians know what is right. Everybody has gotten into here at this time. I don't think any money bags now is going to buy Nigerians anymore. They are bottoms now. But whatever you can raise for Nigerian people, in 3 days, I'll use one of our artists. In 3 days, they will not raise 250 million. In 3 days. So it means that if good people in Nigeria rise up, we can raise 1 billion for this election. support this campaign and we're going to be victorious. Thank you.